Hello everyone, my name is Joseph Moore and you are watching The Jalden Show. Now, February 14th is right around the corner and you know what that means. The celebration of yet another year without a girlfriend. It's funny because it's sad. But I may not be sad for long, and it's not because I expect to find a female companion in the near future. It's because I may not need to. But before I get into that, let's talk about robotics, computing, and advanced intelligence, which have advanced to the point where realistic, human-like robots are being created. Androids today are more advanced than they've ever been before in history, which is a little like saying that I'm older than I've ever been, but it's true. And the rate that robotics are advancing is also the highest that it's ever been, thanks to, in no small part, Moore's Law. Moore's Law was named after Gordon Moore, co-founder of Intel. No relation. It basically states that the number of transistors that you can buy for a unit price will increase. They will double every 2 years. In the 70s, people thought you didn't need more than a few kilobytes for memory. Now we have terabyte memories. That's a billion-fold increase. And in addition to memory, sensor capability and processing power have also increased at the same rate. As I said before, there are androids being produced today, the most advanced of which can walk on 2 feet, avoid people and obstacles, and even hold a conversation. Something that I have trouble doing myself. Robots can do repetitive motions and move out of the way of other people, but then again, so can cockroaches. So, what's the big deal? Many of the robots, to our eyes, are still big, heavy, slow, and clumsy. But laws of biology don't exactly translate into laws of robotics. So, you could call the adaptation of them a revolution instead of evolution. Robots are designed, which accelerates the process, as opposed to tinkering, which is more akin to evolution. And they aren't designed independently. Each generation of robots builds on the knowledge of all the other robots being built at that time. In engineering, knowledge of the field advances together, whereas with evolution, it advances by population. So, keeping in mind the acceleration and design of robots, the advances in sensors and computing power, I would not be surprised to see a personal robot inside everyone's home at the close of a few decades from now, if not a few years. This brings me to robotic companions. Now, there's an axiom on the internet which states, if it exists, there's a porn of it. I will add my own corollary to it, which states, if a technology exists, it will be used for porn or sex. Just take a look at chat roulette, or the internet in general, or video images, or a washing machine. My point is if robots are advancing at the rate they are, then inevitably they will be used for sex. I believe that robots can fundamentally change the nature of sex because they will be able to do it so well. And if the nature of sex changes, then the entire nature of society changes. Think about it. What's the point of dating people if you don't intend to have sex with them? Or the entire notion of Facebook, for that matter. However, this change in society may be for the better. Sexism may decrease and women may be viewed in a more egalitarian manner. In addition to this, relationships may actually strengthen because sex is no longer an integral part of it. I have a strong feeling that for many of you out there, being intimate with a robot, which is little more than sensors, wires, and actuators, may seem rather repulsive. But the fact of the matter is that sex is a very mechanical process. And sex and robotics go together like, well, what I say is little more than speculation. I don't have foresight or a crystal ball or any knowledge of the future. I don't know how robots will actually change relationships. These are just my thoughts on how they will. Yet, robots are here and they're not going away. I, for one, think that we should embrace them with open arms and, potentially, open legs. Thanks for watching. Bye.